I want the public to understand something. I'm just an ordinary man. And I'd really consider myself just to be simply the messenger. It's the oil that works all these wonderful, miracles. And I just think it's such a shame that we live in a world, that is so ignorant to this subject. That so many people are suffering and dying all over the planet for no reason other than greed. No one ever had the right to outlaw cannabis in the first place. I mean, we grew this plant for thousands of years with no regulations or restrictions of any kind. So I'm not out just for legalization. I want total repeal of these laws in every country on this planet. Let's get rid of this nonsense. I mean, they're all based on corruption anyway. We need to get back to reality, and we need to start helping people. And this is the message I'm sending to our government's justice system, basically in North America and England. We should get back to what real law is, and that's common law.
Yep.
What we see in our courts, in North America and England. That's not real justice. It's just nonsense. And it's like you say. I mean, it's these big money people, especially the big bankers, Rothschilds, Rockefellers. That gang.
Yep.
They're the ones that are really running the show. From the shadows, and they control basically all our governments.
Yep.
Our governments are not representing the people; they're representing the interests of big money. And these are the same people that basically have a huge amount of shares in the pharmaceutical industry and the oil industry and all these other things that are harming our planet.
Yep.
So in my opinion, as far as I'm concerned, it's just simply a matter of people realizing this and seeing it for what it is, because they're killing this planet. Everywhere I look, it's like Fukushima, Gulf oil spill, and this is poisoning our planet more and more every day, and it's compromising our immune systems because we're just not designed to live in this type of world.
Yep.
And it's just like these people are doing this knowingly, and I'm sure they are, because we use this plant extensively throughout history. It was man's best friend, for God's sakes. And today, the way I look at it, it provides us with the only rational answer to both our health needs and practically everything else. Our fuel, food supplies, over 50,000 different things can be produced from cannabis. Practically everything we use in our day-to-day lives can be produced from earth-friendly, sustainable cannabis. Wholeheartedly, it's all about control. And these people have no right to control this plant. Cannabis is a God-given plant. It states right in our Bible that we have the right to use these plants, to our best advantage. And, who do these people think they are? Ridiculous. As far as I'm concerned, what we should be doing, we should be taking the money away from these rich and powerful people that are literally killing us and killing the planet. What I say is take them into a common law court, make them admit their guilt, because, it's obvious that they are. All of their resources and money that these people have, they're the proceeds of crime. Crimes they've committed against us. Now, if I rob a bank, I don't get to keep the money, do I? And if we leave these people in charge, we'll never get this world straightened out. I think people should just wake up and realize, that there's no future for their children or their grandchildren. Look what we're leaving them. There's just so many idiots running around. They're undercover for the pharmaceutical industry. And they're doing everything they can do to build this smoke screen so the public can't see through it. But believe me, the people that have made their own extracts and have used them, they see through it. And, the days of our domination are soon going to come to an end.